Welcome back, everyone. Council, are we ready to continue our proceedings?
Sorry, Mr. Chairman. My apologies. I didn't hear when you spoke.
Sorry, now I was saying if we are ready to continue our proceedings.
Yes.
If you can bring in the witness, please. Thank you.
I, Alaji Masane Kamara.
Nte Alaji Masane Kamara.
Nte Alaji Masane Kamara.
Do swear that.
Ngankaliko.
I'll speak the truth.
Be toñale fola.
Mina men fola jan toñale.
The whole truth.
Toña dorong.
Toña dorong.
And nothing but the truth.
Atekela fenti fo toña.
Fente tarla kono na manke toñati.
So help me God.
Alma alayhim makoy.
Alama alayhim makoy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Lawyer ko itinyang chairman.
Good afternoon to the audience and good afternoon to you, Mr. Witness.
Altinyang audience solu to ma mobile itinyang sedo.
Mr. Witness, as you already know,
Sedo Comme yalo nyame
My name is Mariama Singate,
Kunte tomu Mariama Singate liti.
and I will be leading you on behalf of the Commission today.
Ntele nyanta kela nyinin karlati to commissioner sol to yala.
Just like I told you earlier today,
Comme nga fo nu nyame juna
this is a conversation between you and I,
nyinga kamuntele ko kachalum doron telite tema.
a conversation where I ask questions and you answer my questions.
Kachami yalon ko ntele be karla ke nyinin karol na yen na nyinin karol jabe.
And while the question and answer is ongoing, I'll be asking you in English and you will be responding in Mandinka after the interpreters have clarified the question to you.
Kono ite aken ite la jabiro ken min ka kangola isaje na kanna solal wol fanan se moyno is kool sen yandi noyima.
Like I told you earlier,
Comme nga fo nu nyame komanto
be sure to give short statements
ni bele diamo le se la diamo nyi sutiyandi
so that the interpreters will be able to follow through whatever you're saying.
saje kanna solal se moyno e kuma min fay tol fanan sa sen kanno.
And also allow for a few seconds
Ani se watindi fanan bulan diamo kono
after the question is interpreted to you
ni kanna solal e nyin karo nyi kanna soriye
to avoid overlapping of speeches.
Saje na kangol kana sele nyola.
For today, we're going to deal with what you witnessed
Bina min kachala wolom ite min sedia
with respect to the first witch hunting incident,
wolom nin kuol ku folol mi alon ko nin buwa muta kuol min ketanung jang.
then we'll move on to the main witch hunt that occurred in Sintet.
Sina na dung nin buwa muta ba kuol min ketanung Sintet sateto.
You would tell us what you saw
Ite ba fula moli ite mineje
and what you heard.
yemi moy
And while you're narrating your story,
silang ite ba kuol be satala
I'll ask you to stop at a certain time,
o ati be sotola kono mbe kuntule nyatole ke nyinin karol la.
and I'll ask you several questions just to clarify the issues.
Andu wo kono mbe nyinin kar jamale kaji ko nga kuol nyin sen yandi.
So now we can start the process.
Saing ba diamo ngin damutal.
Can you please tell the Commission your name?
Foi se Tony kontongo fono commissioner solieba.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Continue yafo itoni kontongo.
Ni futata fon jarol banko kay ko
Hani,
Alhaji
ito-
Masana Kamara wo mon kilinet.
My name is Alaji Masane Kamara in the whole of Jarol.
Can you recall when and where you were born?
Silang hakilo se bulano ite wuluta muntole ande muntoma le wuluta. Sanjuma le wuluta.
Wulota fon jarol banko kan sinteti sata o kon.
I was born in the village of Sintet in Fonyi Jarol.
When was this?
Oketa sanjuma le kono.
Ngulu sango mfa ma lombari ya mem fanya je akata men nyale ko 1941 ne wuluta.
Well, I cannot recall it by myself, but the story that was explained to me was that I was born in 1941.
Where are you currently residing?
Silang ibe sabatrinu muntole mbe tembo min toteng.
Mbe sabatari sinteti kilon kono.
I'm still resident at the same Sintet.
What is your occupation?
Mune mila doku woti.
Sama sonolo mun na do ko.
I am a farmer. That's my work.
Apart from farming, do you engage in any other economic activity?
Silang na bota nying sama do ikam nying foko wala mila doko di. Ida bulatan mun doku na la kabilo kono ba.
Na bota sama sonola modol ka wali nkabo fata fi mboro dade.
Well, apart from farming, people come to me so that I can make this local medicine for them.
In which kabilo are you residing in Sintet?
Silang be sintet kabila jumalto.
Bako
I live in Bako.
Can you tell us how many kabilos are in Sintet?
Fesa funo moli kabila jelle be sintet sate kono.
na dindi atumo kabila woro bar kabila fulo manna ware yewol ka fu ñoma sayen kabila lulle beje.
When I was a child, there were 6 clans living in Sintet. But the other 2 clans were not big, so they were put together to become one. So now it is 5 clans.
And can you please tell us about these 5 clans?
Silang yin kabilu lako. Foi so kumo kuol fo no molieba.
Alonya.
How they were established, I can say that.
Go ahead, please.
Continue, yafo.
Kabire ñing kabila woro be lori ñing barasu do kule al nata samem folok.
When these 6 clans were already established, the workers baras mum baras façon.
Ibetele ma mum baras sifa.
ñing barasu do kulal. When kabala dada.
Okay, when these people came, the workers who were working on the demarcations.
Ntola manin kala ni baji kunda wal inata o kabila fulola ka funyoma o kata kabila kilinti ka fo kabilo le bi bako.
Our Mandinka section and Bajikunda were put together, where now they called Bako.
Alkalo bedabe.
That's where the alkali is resident.
Go ahead, please.
Na bota oto kabambu.
From there you have Kabambu,
Busongai,
Busongai,
Fulakunda, Tambakunda,
and Tambakunda.
in kabila lulo be sabaterimbi.
These are the 5 clans now existing.
Do you recall when the discussions about witch hunters came in Sintet?
Foi haklo bulatale watu jumale nyin kacha nyin bua mutakul kachata alla sate to Sintet.
A follow sunta na kala muto sunta tambajiro kuola tambajiro. Iko kafa tambajiro.
The first one happened, the man who was ahead of that was the man called Tambajiro.
What tambajiro?
That Tambajiro,
Kabira binaya maki baro mwede.
when he was coming to our village, we didn't get information about him. Maybe some were aware, but some were not aware of his coming. We just saw them come to the village. They came with big drums. They were drumming around. They were going around in the village. When they reach certain places, he will stop, saying that something is buried here. His people will dig the place. They said he will bring out something from the hole. But the things they bring out after those holes, we don't see them. We will see him put his hand inside the bag. Whether something is dropped in the bag, whether something is not dropped in the bag, we don't know anything about that. This is how he went around the whole village until they completed going around the village. They all went home. We were there. Another time came. They came back. But before they come, the message first was sent to the village, saying that the president said, let everybody converge at the hospital. We all met at the hospital. We now saw again Tambajiro came with his people. They came with soldiers. They surrounded the people. After surrounding the people, till after the evening prayers, we saw them take out a long mobile. They came and put it in the middle of us. Me, I am somebody who is very curious. I tried until I came near the object. I stood near it. Yaya spoke
abe banjuni le bang
whether he was in Banjul,
abe kanila le bang
whether he was on Kanilai,
man fellongot
we didn't know that.
baradia mo kangodu
But his voice
o ka kele konni kadia mo te nyame
is just like how I am talking here today.
ako
He said,
ngat fourne o men dia la na tata le bang
the cooking stove I gave you, did you take it along?
e ko ha
They said yes.
ako chembon an na tata le bang
Did you carry along the coal?
e ko ha
They said yes.
boru mun ko men ngadi alla bal buri jele bang
The dust powder of
Abal
medicine
bulu
I
jele
gave
bang.
you, do you have it there?
e ko ha
They said yes.
almeto be jele bang
Do you have a match?
e ko ha
They said yes.
ako al karsino ke chembo kam
He told them pour kerosene on those coal.
alan serande utilote
Around 5 p.m.
fonyo be diare
It was windy that day.
yo dimba lawala
They put fire on those coals.
anata na modan tan kumandi
He called some people.
ako fol be jele bang
He asked whether those people are present.
e ko ha
They said yes.
ako ali kumandina
He said call them.
yowol kumandina
They were called.
inatalo
They came and stood.
yo bor mun ko kedim ba kono
They took that dust powder,
Asisio
the
kaselela.
medicine, and put it inside that fire, and the smoke started rising.
nin sisio selta men na ka be murla koma
Anybody who inhales that smoke and
Soldier
wants to
only-
go back,
sojarol ye push
the soldiers will push you again in front,
yakata sisio la
so that you can come nearer to the smoke.
fa kata wala nyam
That's how it happened.
fo boro sisio banta tuma men
Until the smoke was exhausted,
ntitaje wala nyama
that's how we remained there
awa fo fitiro
until around the dusk prayers.
tir kola fama en taraje
We were there till after the dusk prayers. Akoye batu dumandi, akoye batu dumandi.
My apologies for cutting you.
Akoye hakka.
akoye hakkitu bara ñante ñaato kuntulale
inshallah
The first time Tambajero came to Sintet village,
ɗum folo kabirin tamba jiro nata alla sate to
who did he come with?
ani jumañole nata ñora
anin tantan jalol men ni nata jola je
He came there with drummers.
ngamo kilin tolo wol kono la
I know one person's name among them.
e ka fole sen tamba
He's called Seni Tamba.
bar wo fata la bi
But he is dead now. He has passed away.
o tabalu woto
He is not alive.
ñin tolu
The rest,
ma wol tolo
I don't know their names.
And who is this Tambajero?
jumaɗo ñin tamba jiroti
hani na jango ni amoy tamba
Here, if you hear Tamba,
fo e jiro laje
much more calling him Tamba Jiro,
jola la ngote
he's a Jola.
ina kare to
There's nothing to ask about that.
Did he have any specific position?
place bayal ba mi alon ko ate katuwo do ko dronde la
ha
place babul le jeba comme aka do ko bala ka minke doron mi yatandi ko atele ta marta ngin do ko wala
a wo sitara bulu
He might,
ya la karola warandula ko to barin toliya wa nana te jen kamoy do tamba jiro
he might have a position, maybe with Yaya or somewhere else. But
Oh,
here, we just hear him as Tamba Jiro.
kaka buwal lel fintindi
That he points out witches.
Do you know what the purpose of his first visit was?
silang atela kumpa bo folo kanal la sate to mune pour mu ay oke mun kamala
ateñin ku kilin ko isobita ñin na ko buwal be sintetin
It's something that they suspected that there were witches and wizards in Sintet.
For the second meeting,
silang ala na fula nyangol dum
can you tell us how people were conveyed for this meeting?
silang fo safuno mole o mol kafuno nyaadi le pour kanangi kana kate ke dan ko watela
kabirin ibota je wo siloto
When they left for the
Okola-
after the first trip,
o kala la nata ñin cibaro soto
it was after that we had this information.
ko yaya kaɓe mo min dirlali sambala nan sintete buwamutalali sambala nan sintete
Saying that Yaya will send people to Sintet who will give people medicine, and they are people who will reveal who are witches and wizards.
bar wo fo fana tatala fa e lokumo si
After that information came, it was 1 week after.
nka moy la moy ten
We hear it like that.
fa be kala to nyaati fa te kala to nyaati
Whether
malo
it's true or not, we didn't know.
folun kilin silin ka
Till one day, around the late afternoon, late
My
morning.
apologies for cutting you.
Okay,
si haketu
Actually, my question was
ko nañi nin karamu minti
for the second meeting with Tambajero.
pour inin tamba jiro la sila sinya fulanjang
The one you
jew
told us where people were called and gathered.
kabri ya fa janko ye mol kuman pour na ta ye beng
How were people conveyed to that meeting?
wo kibaro futata mol kan nyaadi le
wo a kibaro me ya ngamoy men na sate tiyo
well, we had that information from our alkali, the head of the village.
alkalo be jele bari sate olo lan tol ka fo wolel ye sate tiyo
You have the alkali, but people who built the village, we call them village owners.
wala fam dun ta sate ko na ka fo mol ye ko yaya ko mol ye be lopitanot
It was this village owner who went around and told the people, Yaya said, we should meet.
wala mo be kidindi kata lopitano
This is why everybody went to the hospital.
mol be bendi uje kola
When everybody was converged at the hospital,
nganajo sojaro le fanna be kurucew
we saw that soldiers came and surrounded the place,
musuke
male and female.
hanni min ko bita sumna le ko itita
Even anyone who wants to go and ease him or herself, they said, no, you are not going anywhere.
ilana sato kono doli alo wolum fangola
They are coming into the village. Some just knew it that day,
bari man notice di mol
but people were not given any notice.
ah
The soldiers you saw there,
so jaro ye minu genu ngolungo
did you recognize anyone from among them?
ye mo sute kono le bang o so jaro
sojaro siata nyaaw nyansi me ye be kumandi
However many the soldiers were, but the man who led them,
nsi men to fonoje
the person I can name there,
wala sol bojanti
that's Sol Bojang.
Who was Sol Bojang?
jumalo wo sol bojanti
sojaro lam
He was a soldier. He's a soldier.
Do you know who he worked for directly?
fo yalo naka doko ke jumali
akaka ya jamele
He works for Yaya Jammeh.
And what was his role in that meeting?
mune matala doko ti wo bengoto
a sojaro siata nyaaw nyang
However many the soldiers were,
ngamira palasi wol belele o palasol te me tolo
every one of them has his or her role. I cannot name them.
bar wolun je ka tele be kumandi
But on that day, they said he was the overall leader.
ni bi naje fana atele ke kumandi
When coming there, he always lead them.
ha
Yes.
You mentioned that in that meeting, 3 people were identified and they were told to come forward near the fire.
ya fo ko wolungo kabri al bendi woloptano to e mo sabale su tombonje ko wolina kana suti anan dimbabe dami
Sorry, my apologies. You said several people.
iko mo jamal haketo iko mo dantang
mo saba
He said 3 people.
ko lena lo furnew kuntu
They said let them come and stand near the coal pot
iye sisindi
so that they can inhale the smoke.
Do you know why those 3 people were identified?
fo sa funo munane yo molu sabol nin tombo
a nin kumo tata sita dalilo me yatinna wo fana fota
When there is talk,
Yeah,
reason
Jammeh.
for that,
ya jamme fama da
what Yaya Jammeh himself said,
ntulo
I heard it with my own ears.
nyaaw bo ka ñooje de
We don't see one another,
bari ka ñoodiyamo kaw moy kon ni ka ñoodiyamo kaw moy ñaamen
but hearing from each other just like how we are hearing each other.
ay o sata ñawo ñaamale
That's how I heard him.
And what exactly did you hear from him?
so ite fango ye mune moy ya jambe be min fokam
ay men sata ñawoto
What he narrated there,
ako ñan ko allal kaalo meta woni lele bala atula kole yata bakel
he said, Your alkali, I have warned him several times, but it appears that he is a strong-headed person.
kabira yo fonye
When he said that,
do
The other one,
ako en ko e fangale di ngonyimi
he told the other one that you yourself ate your own child.
ni di ngobe do kuola
I was walking with your son.
aben ko ma do kuola
He was walking behind me.
ya muta
You caught him.
ngamo ki kan sinya saba
I sent someone to you on 3 occasions.
akala bodyguard
He said his bodyguard.
dumbalo ko to munete tuba ka
I don't know what that means in English.
akay sinya saba
He said 3 times.
nga ki kan
I sent him to you.
ko e di ngobula
I told him to tell you to leave your son.
iman so
You refused.
seta nga ki
I sent him the second time.
iman so
You didn't agree.
fo sinya saba
Until 3 times.
idi ngoite fangale afa
You yourself killed your child, your
do
son.
fana
The other one,
aman ko mo jam fo ndi woy
he didn't say something wrong. to
akay
that
ni di
person.
ngobe do kuola
He said to that man also, I was walking with your son.
idi ngo fata
Your son died.
e fangale ya nyimi
You yourself ate him.
ngaw fana moy
I had that one also.
amanka ko ngaw moy la moy molle la
It didn't mean that I had it from people. It's not hearsay.
ay o fonte fango telephone ni membelori
He said that through that telephone which was standing in the middle.
ngaw fana sede ya
I am a witness to that.
When he said these things,
ora ñing kuma sifal fo
did these 3 individuals respond to him?
immo sabolu ya jabile bang
wala ma jabi de wala tuta deyri
They didn't respond to him. They were just quiet.
anata muru kote ke
Then again,
ako sintet
he said, Sintet,
abu abal
the big witches and wizards,
ako baji kunda
Bajikunda,
tamba kunda
Tambakunda.
aya foten
That's how he said it.
fabe o nyama fata o nyama malo
Whether it's that way or not, I don't know.
barate lef
But he said it. Yes.
When these things were happening,
ñing kol be ke kan wolum
can you describe to us how these 3 individuals felt just by looking at them?
foy sa sata molye ñimmo sabolu yo ko ta nyaadi le ite fangola korsiroto
nyum hanna tara kuyate mota hanyi la jabiri kelawot
Even if they don't like it, nobody has the daring mind to defy or respond to him.
ninjato belori kaka mo kankato ke mune ba walinal
If a lion is standing and they said he breaks people's necks, nobody will go towards it.
ala kunya be mbuluten
That's how we had him.
As you were part of the crowd that day,
bo de fananda be woka foko no
how did you
Wolungo?
perceive what was happening there?
ide ngun ko ta nyaadi fang fe ngun ko je nyaadi fang fo mimbe ke kan wolum
a ngaje tenne
Well,
fabe o nyama fata o nyama de malo
that's how I saw it. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
The soldiers that you saw around that place,
in sojarol yeminje murundi wodulato je
were they carrying anything with them?
fembe bulule mutaring
abe nin cido
They were all having guns.
How did you feel in the midst of soldiers that were carrying weapons?
ite ngin ko je nyaadi le ke fango je nyamirin ini mo ko tangol ni sojarol
wolun dante o silanda man tarante la kuwoto
That day, I was not afraid of anything.
While this was going on,
abri ngin ko bebe ke kan wolungo
was there any reaction from the crowd that was gathered there?
silang ngin kafo mi alon ko wolle bije yemma nya jele be minna je wala ku ke le ban
lopitano to je
At the hospital there,
mam moje men si manya kota keno je
I didn't see anyone do any kind of reaction.
a fula jola mandinka a siwo si benda je
Whether a Fula, Mandinka, or any other tribe who converged there,
mo be ki jole tartalori
everybody was in fear.
You also told us a week after that
ya fa jam ko ke ko kola
you heard of
Lokum killing Akola.
lokun killing akola
wolo kun kilimo kola nata moy ko de ke ko mindir laal bina
asodo mandinga e pare ñini
A
kala
week after that, we heard that people are coming who are going to make us drink medicines.
Mr. Kamara,
nam
Please do wait for my questions before you answer them.
Ako e haketu bare ninga bale nyinin karole si batu fanate pare na nyinin karole sinang isina jabi.
It will make the conversation smoother.
Oba kala nakacha nyimbe tala kule.
And also, if I raise my hand,
Anu nienje fana ngambulo wulindi.
yes, I had told you in the room,
Omo nga fo enu nyame bungo kono.
you wait a bit so that I can ask follow-up questions.
Iselo domande wole batan wole ka tandila ko lafte ke nyininka. So iselo yenso nge nyininka.
Bismillah.
Thank you very much.
Abaraka bake.
Can you tell us what happened after a week?
Faisa fono mole mune natake o lokun kilingo kola.
Olokun kilin kola.
1 week after,
Otambola nata nyinchi baro sotoko mindir lal kadun sata okoro.
that was the time we had the news that people are coming who are going to give us medicine to drink.
What did you hear about these people?
Yemune moy ni mol la ko minul kana mindindiro la alla sateto.
Beso ko nanga musolle moy bor wala silo kay ko mindir lal kana.
I was in my home. I heard and saw women running around on the streets saying that people are coming to give us medicine to drink. People are coming to make us drink some medicine.
And what happened after you heard this news?
Silang kabrite o kibaro me mune natake o kola.
Kabrin tanga o baro moy.
After I heard that news,
Nganna dimbal kumandi.
I called all members of my family together.
Namuso nindingol ning koto mala manyo.
My wife and my own children plus my elder brother's wife. His bride.
Mokana mufu dawada.
I said, let nobody move and go to anywhere.
Ngasirangol bondi ngelondi ndalate.
I brought out chairs and placed them near me.
Korda dabe fojana nyo.
The compound gate was somewhere a little bit further.
Nadimbali be sirinjam.
My family was sitting here.
Ngada si wol ni datema. Korda datema.
I went and sat between them and the compound's gate.
Inata wale nyama kufusha itambita ne mankonto.
This is how they came into the compound. They didn't even greet me.
Yodula be murum.
They went round the compound.
E murutanam.
They came back.
Inata longkunto.
They came and stood over me.
E konye maube.
They said, Maube.
Medan kumare manfula kamoy.
I didn't respond because I cannot speak Fula.
E said konye maube.
They said again, Maube.
Medan.
I didn't respond.
Sinya saba.
3 times.
Chandindo belori dala.
One was standing near them.
Akonye ketele nyininka.
He told me, you are the guy they are asking.
Ka ente manfula kamoy wai.
I said, I cannot speak Fula.
Akonye mantara tanak fole.
He said, we are not here to tell you something which is bad.
Natalan tambite la ngela korda be murum.
We came and passed you and went round your compound.
Mantana jela jang.
We didn't see anything wrong here.
Adi manke buati fana.
And you are not a witch.
Na dantete damala.
If it is only you,
Ntadu na sinteti jang.
we will not come into Sintet.
Ngo ali wali janna kuoto kuhu.
I asked them, is that what you saw about me? They said yes.
Ngo alhamdulillah alma o continue.
I said, thanks to Allah, may that go on, keep on going forward.
Ifuntita wale nyama itata.
That's how they left my compound and went away.
Itata dun diba kunda.
They went into Dibakunda.
Ndo ma nyolle bor.
My younger brothers live in that compound.
Mbulate num.
I followed them.
Mfutata je.
When we arrived there,
Yadula ali jube.
they looked around.
Asodo mandinga babu bulo wulindi kangile.
Yo.
Mr. Kamara,
Nkungo da bijiberi nyama ndia.
Enyantele
apologies.
Kenya Wulindi Kajube.
Ako ise haketu.
maybe you didn't see me raise my
Namera
hand.
imaje kabringa babulo wulindi kangile.
But just be mindful that you have to look at me
Ako bare ise haklo to kato
so
nyanta
that you will know
jibela.
when I raise my hand.
Pour na ya bulo wulindi dorong isaje yelo.
I just want to ask you a few questions
Am lafta ke nyinen
based on what you've narrated so far.
nyin ko le min satate isa nyin ko mo le min fo mo le stain.
You mentioned that some men came to your house.
Ya satay ko kendi ndol nate dunte la korda kono.
Can you tell us how these men were dressed?
Sasa funo mo le nyin kendi ngol ye pare nyaadi le.
Iye siti fengolu men ne kara kurto ni dondi ko ni nafo.
The clothes they were wearing, the trouser, the shirt, and the hat
murfe wulen
were all red color.
bay koyo
Well, and white cloth
fanfelen dawol
plus mirrors
yewolle jaka sabala
were sewn on these clothes.
ene wolle kadu molu kan
This is what they wear to go into people's homes.
wala moyla uniform ot
That's what they use as uniform.
How many of them were they?
itol mo jellem mol min dunte la ko dakone mo jelu e ñim pare si fal pare ten kamin foten
e mo jamal le mo bari ndela suwo kono mo le keba wala na tan tela suwo kono kilingani so jaroni ala kan na sorla
Many of them were there, but only one came into my compound plus a soldier and the man who interprets for them.
You missed one point, Mr. Interpreter. He said the leader.
And their leader, yes.
How did you know that he was the leader?
sila ite wolo ñade ko atel mi la ñaton koti
ye wala fanyi kabiri tata banta bata ye wala ita ko wala moyla lidati
That's what they told me. When we went to the Bantaba, that's the person they pointed out to me saying that he was their leader.
These people wearing red,
ni molu mi e fe wulengol dum
had you ever seen them before in Sintet?
ine ne ye jele foloto sinter sateto
nani me jeje fo walu
I've never seen them there till that day.
Do you know where they were from?
fo yalo ne bota muntole
ha ngalo ibota banko men ka ngalo
Yes, I know the country they come from.
And where is that?
silang ibota banku jumalto ni sa fono
Niger
They are from Niger.
How do you know that they are from Niger?
ite wolo ñade le ko ibota Niger bankol to
ntamatan singole fo moto ni terewo men kata fo la banko ka
I'm somebody who walked on foot, taking the train until I reached their country.
adu wolu nga fo mol yen ko ina almanten ko ali kuje jam mem mandi ali
That day I told the people, if you don't take it easy, you will see something here which is very unpleasant.
So you traveled to Niger previously, right?
wa kamonta ko ite ne tamata le kata fo Niger wo wato
ha
Yes.
And when you went to Niger,
silang kabita na Niger banko to
did you encounter people like these ones that you saw in Sintet?
yenyi mosi fal jele minje ila sinter sateto wolongo iyo mosi fal jeje
nye si fali jeje
I saw people like them there.
bar meni mo mutalongo
But there, I didn't know whether they point out witches or catching people.
So based on your own experience when you went to Niger,
sa itela longo to kabiri ngi tamata kata Niger banko to
you concluded that these men that came to Sintet
inata la ko ngi mol minuna ta sintet banko
were from Niger,
botana Niger banko
correct?
akitata wala nyama
ila diamu kan ngalo wala ko e bota jele
Their way of talking or speaking is what showed me that they are from Niger.
kantu mali fawto ngabuat mutalale men ni jewot
But because even in Mali, the people who I saw there,
wol buka jamo fangala korda ko
who point out witches, they don't even stay in anybody's compound.
wol katalo banta balot
They go and stand at the Bantaba.
ni ele tantawma
But if they beat their drum,
nimbuwa muti
if you are a witch or wizard,
hanni be la bun kono be fintile ye wali
even if you are in your house, you will come out and go to them.
bar ma waje nyulla ko
But these people didn't do that.
Apart from you traveling to Niger,
na bota itela tamo kata ngi Niger banko to
was there anything about these men that made you think that they were from Niger?
fo fem fanam be ngi kewol la kuol kono le mi atandi la ko ngi ibutonya tonya ibota Niger le
Ako foy kudo jele ila kuoto. Men sa itandi la kotonya to nya nyilbota Niger le.
ha
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
to fo molie
ila diamu kan ni jam fulol la diamu kan fo man kliya
Their way of speaking Fula is different from the Fula we have here.
Go ahead.
sila
Tajel.
continue
Yes.
lumbir mbota je fana ita yemol mute yeti nyandi sinteti fo salfana kola
After they captured people, they made them sit down in Sintet there until after the afternoon prayers.
diri parete bita
When they were ready to depart,
Before we go up to where they gathered people,
silanga ko jandimbita fo e mol kafu nyoma dameng
you've told us that when they came to your house,
ya fo jande ko kabrina tela korda kono
they searched everywhere
murun tela korda kono
and told you that you were not a witch.
nata na murun kanka fo ko ite manke boate
From your house,
san ka boyla korda to
where did they go?
inata ta mun tole
Dibakunda.
They went to Dibakunda.
Can you tell us what they did in that place?
ko sai kabrita da dipakunda isa fo no mole e munekeji
Biri futata Dibakunda fanambe noma.
When they arrived at Dibakunda, I was following them.
Ndoma beje ka fa fujanga diba.
I have a younger brother there called Fujaga Diba. They'll give him medicine.
Ko enal bital kana tanko mari.
I told them when going, don't go in my absence.
Ntenim fujanga ne adingole bulata moto kilim.
It was myself and Fujaga and his son who joined the same vehicle.
Wolum futata je.
On that day when we arrived,
Atara dolman suba fongosal.
at that time some people didn't even pray the early morning prayers.
Just before we move on to the following day,
silang jandimbe futala somola
can you tell us what happened on that day, what you saw them do?
sila
in
isa fo no mole
Sintet?
muneketa wolungo e muneje be minke kan sintet sate to wolungo
Wolum fente bulu fokam molu tongo tambindi doro. Almoto to wali.
That day there was nothing else apart from catching people and telling them to go to the vehicle.
And how were these people caught to go into the vehicle?
sila ngi molu ye muta nyadi le ke tambindi mototo
E koye buwa lemuti ke buwa mutale ye men fontolle. Nya e menje.
What they told us and what we saw was that the people they catch were accused to be witches and wizards.
What age range of people were captured?
sila mo sifa long ke bala mol long fo fandin kello e min muta
Ye men mutaje.
ke samba fenkoto mototo fe so fono bang fandin kello fo dindingol lo
Nsa fono.
Yes, I can say it.
Nta tembe nyolu beje.
People who were around the same age.
Men ni
they were
bente
there.
duma wolu beje.
People were there whom I am older than them.
Kambandi mese wolle mantaraje.
Well, there were no young boys among
Anu sunkutundingol.
plus young girls who were
Bar
not there.
foromuso.
But middle-aged women,
Musike barengol.
old women,
Ke babalu.
older
Woldol
people.
fango hani nali mamola muso iyamute ko ba sambalantele bendi silo kanko yali nyimbula. Nali mamola muso le yele salola bala ala bula utumole nata ubu.
Even our imam's wife was captured. But I went and met them on the way. I told them, this woman is the imam's wife who is suffering from high blood. Leave her.
And why did they listen to you?
sila munana isonte mailo ya marola
Ah, itolle alon.
Well, they know.
These people that were being captured,
ñi molu mi alon ko be bulu mutaren
did they go willingly with them?
po itate fangol le dia kamal bam fo ye forcele
Ke force ni toro.
They were forced plus unhappiness.
Imman konton domo doluman jiyo min kabiri wo so manda ibe sirin hanni men kabite min ne buka so.
They didn't eat lunch and didn't have water to drink. Even some people who want to go and have water to drink, they will not allow you.
Salfana kola.
After the afternoon prayers,
Just before we move on to that,
jandimbe futala woto
I'd just like to deal with the incident that happened before that.
mbela fla pour nga ñing kol kacha kol min kita jandimbe futala
You've already told us that people were being captured and taken.
yalo ya fo janne ko yo mol mutale na tay samba
And those people were being captured against their will.
andu yo molu ime mat mutay sawol kam
Ha.
During this process,
wo mutol kono
who was involved in capturing people?
jumani jumal dabul wo muto kono e jumani jumale muta
Ko siyata la.
Wait, that was not the question.
Oh,
The
ma'am,
question
can you
was
name
who was involved.
I mentioning kawolem jumanyol lebe mutarola.
Amen ni be mutarola.
Ha.
Angamira ko yemen nu muta.
Hani ako jumanyol lebe mutarola.
Wo mutaro.
Aha, those people who were
Sojaro lubala le fulo lubala.
the soldiers were catching people and the fullers were catching people.
Can you tell us what the role of each individual was? What were the fullers meant to do and what were the soldiers meant to do?
Silangi molu minube mutarola. Ila dokol momo ila doko muminte feso funo molie. Sojarol mune mila dokoti.
Sojarol wala doko
fulakewol fana mune mila dokoti. Kabribe mol mutaka.
Wala doko antoli nyakoto wolum fomo toro.
Well, their job that day was just to make people suffer.
Even if you want
to walk slowly or unevenly, if they don't push you, they'll beat you.
And how were these people being beaten?
They were having black robbers.
Go ahead.
Continue.
Yajare. Ila mutaro kono kabirin nata banta bato molu sita je ye ba koto wulem ba mutana inate ko ba kanate lan ta fon ko yalla moro din nga kanate e konte ta kanate e fon le kanate ya bule la moto kono.
We were there for some time until later on they brought a red goat. A male red goat was brought and they said they are going to slaughter it. I told them I'm going to slaughter it for you. But they didn't agree. They themselves said they will slaughter it themselves, and that's what they did, and they put it on board their vehicle.
Just before we go into the slaughtering of the goat, you told us that some people were being beaten, and they were using their military sticks to beat them. Can you tell us how many people you saw being beaten?
The
person they beat was even my own in-law called Dajan Ture. When they beat him there, his younger brother told him that allow them, comply with them, or they are going to wound you. That's the time they took him and went and put him on board a vehicle.
Why do they have to beat him?
The reason why they were beating him, they know that. Because he refused to go with them.
Apart from this individual, did you see anyone else being beaten?
After that one, yes, Birabotawala. Well, in the village of Sintet, I didn't see anybody else being beaten apart from Dajang. But when I went after them to where they are going to, well, I myself, I was beaten there.
You were telling us about a goat that was killed. Can you tell us about that?
Foya kanate jalan sila lao, foya kanate bita nyimila lao, foya to do kura wale mo, itolle ya londe, itolle ya kanate je ye lolo tumbulu je, ya sari abulandi moto konetat.
Well, whether they slaughtered this goat for their voodoo, or whether it was a charity for the village, or whether it was for something else, I don't know. But after they slaughtered it, they left the blood there and put sand over it, and they put the goat inside their vehicle and went with it.
When was this goat slaughtered?
This was around the afternoon prayers.
Was this after people were already captured?
For janding kabri pareta mol mutol la otole nyimba kanate fo
ila mol mutaron ko la bandimu fo pareta kata utumole natana nyimba kanate.
Well, after capturing people and when they were about to go, that's the time they slaughtered this goat.
And where was this goat slaughtered?
misila ye nyimba ya kanate muntol
na banta ba toje wo tabasungo fango toje kanate la le kajimile ye ko tilintili jola bari to tibontele ya tilintili bola ye ko tilintili jola.
Well, it was at the Bantaba there. There is a big tree there where they slaughtered these goats. When the normal slaughtering is happening, people turn towards the east so that they will slaughter. But their turn, they turn towards the west and slaughter the goat.
Who slaughtered this goat?
jumale o ba fon kanate
ifan la mole ya kanate men kili ya kanate ntema tolo saka konto.
Well, it was their own person who slaughtered the goat. I don't know his name or surname.
You've already told us about the presence of soldiers and the ones in red.
ye ñin mol mi be mabirinji ñin sojarol mi be mabirinji ani ñin fewulentiolo
Who amongst them slaughtered the goat?
sina ñin mol kono juma ñolle mo kilin ikono juma le ñin ba kanate
me ya kanate wo musibilo le ta manke sojarti.
The person who slaughtered the goat was a civilian, not a soldier.
What do you mean by the person was a civilian and not the soldier?
ni ko amanke soljaroti amu civilian rolti silang yo fo mune kamma
munan tol men ne be jani ni fan finti yol men ne be jani na kulorol muliyata.
Well, the people who are here, like us, plus the people who are wearing the black uniforms, we don't have the same color.
hani sojarol men ne be jani parale la fiti fe ngol mamuliya.
Even the paramilitary and the soldiers, their dresses are different.
andon tol fana be damen bi ni ngaje don fensi fa men be dundi la afi mala koy mala munan taw bala ñor.
And even people like me today, when we see somebody dressed up, whether it's black or white, we will be able to differentiate.
So the person that slaughtered the goat was wearing ordinary clothes.
sina kamanda ko momi ñin ba ñin kanate ay ñin na ñin fengol le dunte
ha ñin civil fengol le du.
Yes, he was wearing civilian clothes.
Apart from the presence of soldiers and the people in red, were any other group of individuals present there?
na bota ñin mo wulengol mo mi yalon ko e fe wulengol dum ani ñin sojarol mo ko ten dol fanam be konol ba mi yalon ko e mangi e fe ndol fanan dum
ha sojarol ni la siti fengol mu paral ni la siti fengo elen greenol ni la siti fengo awa mo ko ten ken songol men be kono wal civil malam.
Soldiers have their own dresses, the paramilitary have their own dresses, and these other civilians who were in civil clothes were also there.
The people that were captured, can you tell us where they were taken first?
lay ñi mol mi muta fa sa fono mol ye samba mun tole folo
kabiri ye mute ni bota sinte ye samba kanilay.
I'm not talking about when they were taken to
mantra
Kanilai.
ka foko kabriye samba kanilla kabriye muta ke bondi la cordal to
Where were they taken first?
ye samba mun tole folo
ye boso gare dama anin troko ni men no bulandi ni motondi wole ke samba yete bulandi boso kono waran troko kono banta bato folota fulakunda ma fan inata kuruntuna selfona ita banta bato.
They started from the area of Flakunda with a smaller vehicle. All who were on board the smaller vehicle were brought to the Bantaba, where they are made to board either the truck or the bus which were parked there.
We've received evidence that there was singing and dancing going on while this process was happening.
nga sedi yarol soto janne ko kabiri ñin kol be kekan ina ñim mo mutolo tantan koso nin don kilal fanam be kekan no wato ge
Did
bantam
you
bato
see any of that?
ye ite fanam foy sa fono foy o sifa fanan gile ba
ngaje
Yes, I saw it.
Who were the individuals singing and dancing?
tilan jumañol le be ñin don kilal nin tantan koso kekan
ini bota nan kanilay le de fol fanamu yala do kula leti bang fondu la jalo lembang malam bari ni bota nan kanilay le ndu wol kono ngamen tolonje ngamen men tolonje wala fo alfu sen.
Well, they came with these people from Kanilai.
Sadio safurla Sadio.
They came with these people from Kanilai who were drumming. But the person whom I can name among them is the person called Sajo.
Sajo Tamba.
Sajo Tamba is the person I can recognize among them. I said Seni, but it is Sajo Tamba.
You've told us that there were vehicles lined up there.
Ya fole ko moto le berandi nungi.
How many
Yes.
vehicles were there?
Moto jelle be randi nungi.
Ndolbe dame.
Where we were,
Mebita.
when they were ready to depart,
Boso.
it was a bus
Turoko.
and a truck
Double cabinet shaba.
plus 3 double cabin vehicles.
Kata atra jama membe sata okono.
Because the people who were in the village,
Amanka ku kilinti.
there were different things.
Ntafa di musola kulio kata woluni.
Myself, my own daughter's naming ceremony took place that day.
Kampani do banta ya wala munkula modol nata oto manse ibeje yolu fana dolu muta.
One young man died in the village, and people who came to attend that man's ceremony, the charity, some of them were also captured.
Yine atinna moshi ya bata muta molu kono sinteti.
This is why a lot of people were captured in Sintet that day.
Yo adun sinteti fang menni mutata.
And in Sintet itself, those who were captured,
Atol ko alnata de marola.
you said you came to help the people.
Alma wuli jawya kama.
You are not doing it because of hatred or wickedness.
Barbiri altam bitan kanje.
But when they passed and came there,
Aliya inchi baro di molla ko.
you gave this information to people,
Nyimman toro mellata molu kam.
the suffering that happened to the people.
Alsina aliya molu nyininka.
Come and ask people.
O nyininka ro kono.
When they were asking people,
Modol ye nyotonto.
people decided to, offend each other.
Wali amuta ko.
My apologies.
Ako ya soto manding.
Yo alhamdulillah.
We are actually discussing the group of people that were at the bus that day.
Ko ya longa benyi ka kamina wolon.
I asked you how many vehicles were there,
Nyin ka for minul benta o lato motol belorin name.
and you told me there were 3 vehicles.
Ko ay nyinin ka moto jelle be nungi bare motol min fay ko moto saba wala be nun randingi.
You also mentioned that there were lots of people there,
Bayna ta ko mo jamal seta jele de.
and this was because you had strangers from other communities
Because mi o sab wolom ale luntangol le soto Allah kabilol
due
kon.
to a naming ceremony and a funeral that was happening in the village that day.
Nyin kulliyo ani nyin sada min be kerin sate kono wole o sab.
Yes.
Where the vehicles were,
Sila motol be dami.
can you tell me if anything unusual happened there?
Ko sa fono mole fo fembe ke kan nungi mi alon ka baka kenu.
Modol nata lo dame.
Ha motol be randi ndame. Fo fembe tama kan nungi mi alon ko abuka tama wato abuka jaka ke.
Ani jewo kay kabiru motolu lota ituta molu ngay bereni manta imam molu jindi fo salfana ko lale nata mol sam.
Well, when these vehicles were parked, the moment they started catching people and putting them on board the vehicle, they stayed there. They didn't go. They were standing there with people on board the vehicles until after the afternoon prayers. That's the time when they left,
Foka mol torandi dorandi.
just to make people suffer.
And when they left, can you tell us where these people were taken?
Silan kabiri tata fo sa fono e nyim mol samba mun tole.
Ha
Yes,
ye samba kanilai.
they were taken to Kanilai.
Janni bita
Before they left,
ndata lo sol dala.
I went and stood beside.
Nka sol la konam.
I said to him, Saul, he said, yes.
Nka fele ben na mol sambala.
Well, they are taking away our people
Nka ni ala sonta.
by the grace of Allah.
Samambalu nom.
Tomorrow I'm coming after you.
Olunta be futala kanilai won.
That day, the time I reached Kanilai was 1.
Dolu man suba fango sali.
Some people didn't even pray the early morning prayers.
Also injindi.
The bus dropped me there.
Before we move on to when you got to Kanilai, You were telling us about a conversation you had with Saul. Which Saul are you referring to?
Saul Bojang. Soldier or Saul Bojang.
It was Saul Bojang.
Is it the same person being referred to as Solo Bojang?
Wala mu Solo Bojang.
Yes.
Well, that's the man called Solo Bojang.
Solo Bojang soldier.
Solo Bojang, the soldier.
They
said on that day he was leading all those soldiers. That's why I went and told him that we are taking away our people, but tomorrow I'll come after them. When I arrived there, I have a nephew who was a soldier called Suleiman Sise, who was there.
Did you have any relationship with Solo Bojang that made you approach him and tell him that you are taking our people?
Solo Bojang ina denta fennal bang wala fembal tema mi atina itik tata walin
Solo Bojang ko ben na molu sambala ha Solo Bojang
oto mo nkata kanila do ko la ngalo wolto.
Before all that, we used to go to Kanilai to walk. That's the time I knew him.
After your conversation with Solo Bojang, you told us that the next day you went to Kanilai. Who did you go with when you were going to Kanilai?
My two sons, Fujanga Diba and Lamin Diba.
Ani Moduba Membejang, Ani Afama.
Plus Moduba, who was here, plus his father.
We all met
there. When we met there, when I wanted to go, my nephew told me that the place is far. Wait for me, let me ask my driver to take you.
And
then we boarded his vehicle and went there. When we arrived, we alighted from the vehicle. We went into the venue. When we went into that compound, I saw a soldier sweeping somewhere. I went to him. I asked him, yesterday they brought our people here. Where are they? He pointed a house to me and told me they are in that house. Then I went to that house. I found that a few of them have gone out. But the ones I found lying down there, me being younger than some of them, I stood over a lot of corpses. I didn't cry. It was hard. It was hard.
akonyon koy kamuno kumbo
Because Jumale Tara Kumbola.
sojar kambano ni
So the soldier came and found me crying. He asked me, "What are you crying?"
lolon ci jota intek
He put his palms on my chest and pushed me and told me, "Get out of here."
akonyon na cebal malafe e man so nyin nga bobula enaja
Our elders don't want me to allow people to come here.
birim finti ta banda ta sirawti
When I went out, he brought a chair for me.
ta tambasiru wasiranka
I went and sat on that chair,
bar hakilo bebe molu kam
but my mind was concentrated on the people who
hakan
were
nga
in the
modolu
room.
tara alhalo men nyam
How I found the condition I found certain people in,
jaw ya ta ba
it was very bad.
kabiri na ta wati
When they came,
sol bo jannata
Sol Bojang came.
sojar ndi nyin kayen ko kay nyim botanen sinte ta kana ta la moleno
The young soldier told Sol Bojan that this man came from Sinted, saying that he came for his people here.
akonyen siraw ay siraw sika akonyen nan ta nyim peraw ko
He took up the chair and told me, "Let's go under that veranda."
baba bulo jibe baba bulo cikandi kan
yow werenda
Just before we move to that,
Akojan albitawoto.
you told us that you were able to go to the point where the people that were captured were.
ko ya katale foy futata wo molu e minul mutay be larin dame
How were you able to get that free access to where the people were?
idi tata noy faye nyaadi le odulanto mo me batande foy futata ma
ko kambano en nende molu be mi ay je chodi
I asked the young man, "Where are my people?" He pointed the place to me.
to mo len tambita lan tata je
That was the time I passed him and I went in there.
You said looking at people in that condition,
iko kabri bo on jibe kan ibe ken ibe nyamen
it made you cry.
woye kumbondi
And you were quite emotional even after reflecting on what you saw that day.
wo ko bala fa dunte la hani hani mira wolungo ye ko minge ye nyinul mañaji ibe nyamen no wolungo
Why did their condition make you feel this way?
munatna yeji nyamen ye keteng fok la ko e dunte la nyaadi le munana la ko dunte la tenting
o ko dun tan na dun nyamen nyama
How I felt their condition,
mam bunda ko to fo bar misilme kunda
I cannot say about something else.
Mo
But
banyan
in
na wala le nyom
the- lamoy nga kan na sorry. In the Islamic way,
mo banyan na wala le nyom misilmo ko
nobody should treat your fellow Muslim like that.
ka tuwa ngetara al halo min na sangara batal
Because the condition I found those people in was terrible.
nda fa no tanga la do kan a fay jana
One of them, in fact, I have to take a wrapper and cover that person. The person took the wrapper and threw it away.
o to mo lembe fintole jannim be futale dama kambano nyu dun tan kan kan nyori ci sota ko ni funti jam
That was the time I decided to leave the room. When I was going out, before even reaching the door, this young man came in and pushed me and told me to leave.
na man ka biti nama nan o se en kammo
Apart from today, I have never narrated this to anybody.
ka e be mbar mala
I told him, "You are wounding me."
ay sira o tata la nyo werenda ko
He took a chair and placed it under the veranda for me.
ntata siwot
I went and sat down there.
The ones you saw lying there,
yo molu minnu je larin odulanto wo nyama
were they both male and female?
fo ibe nyamirinde ba musol nin kel lebe larin je wo nyama
man ke tara je wo tembode
At that time, I didn't see any male person there.
musol no wollel tara je
They were all female.
wallahi nya wolen kumbode
The way they were lying down there, that's what made me cry.
At that point, did you see any of the men in red who had taken them there?
wodulanto kabri be nyinul tara lari wo nyama wo mol minul ye samba mi fe wulengol je dum ye jele ye inate je jele ba
hani waya tara wol do tiji
No, none of them were there at that time.
At what time of the day was this?
tilo montoro wadu jumalle ite futata wodulanto fo ye langi mol tara lari ngo la nya jawol wo nyama
nte futata je wato men na wotumo tala woro wulale moto en jindi je
Guraro bam fo somanda.
so manda
I arrived there around 7 in the morning.
You also told us that you met with other people and you also went with other people.
Ya fo je janne ko take ko ni modol benta jele bare ni ndol fanan tata nyola je.
Where were these people at this time?
O wato min naite be wodulanto o molbe da larindame ila o mol ini minu benta je ani ini minu tata nyola wolbe no muntole.
Kabirin ni fujanga na dingo tata je nga soja ro wale nga nyinin ka wolbe siri.
When I arrived there with Fujanga and his son, that's the time I went to the soldier and I asked him. That's the time he pointed the house to me and told me, they are in that house there. I went there. I went in there. So men were lying under the veranda. But I passed them, but some of them were not even aware of my presence. Especially those I found in the room. This is the time when the soldier came after me and pushed me and told me to come out. I said to him, you are wounding me, you are hurting me. He told me that my senior people don't like anyone to come here. I am going to provide you with a chair so that you can sit under the veranda. I went out and sat down there. He said, let me wait for... around 9 o'clock, those people came. When Saul came, he told him, Solo Bojang. Chairman's APRC man has come. Sinter people are present here, but when he sees me, he doesn't call me my name. He calls me APRC. When my story was narrated to him, he said, you came here? I said, yes, I am here. He asked me what happened. I told him, you know what has happened. I said, your people called certain people, some of my people. I am here after them. He said, but I didn't catch them. I said, no, you called them. He asked me, how did I catch them? I said, well, the people you sent to go and catch them, those people caught these people. And they were caught on your orders. He told me then discuss it with them. I said to him, no, I cannot discuss anything with these people. Because me and all those people are under your orders. Whatever order you pass, that's what is going to happen. That's the time he talked to Saul. We spent the whole day there. When we were leaving the place, we arrived at Sintet around the dusk prayers.
At that point, who are you referring to as chairman?
Jumalem chairman. In this country, we used to call him chairman.
And who is that?
Yaya Jamme, he is the one we call chairman.
Sorry, how were you speaking to him?
Just how this mic is standing in front of me, that's how that mobile was placed in front of me. I asked Saul, he himself, where is he? Saul told me that he was in Banjul. Whether it's true or not, or whether he was in Kanilai, I don't know. But that's what he told me.
Which language was he communicating with you?
We were speaking in Mandinka. Huh?
That
I cannot forget. There's nothing mixed up in that.
Who else was present? Who else was present when this conversation was going on?
Silang kabaring ini ya jame be o kacala. Jumani jumale be may beta yinige.
Jabado fam felenti sirinja.
There is one elder sitting down here.
Modol fana be jamen ni ma beta ji.
There are some other people who were there.
Jaba men fam kunu alkala kitabu kumo foja.
The old man who was here yesterday talking about his books.
I
was sitting near him.
APRC
He said, APRC, I said yes.
The man
sitting near you, he doesn't eat people. He is worse than the witches. I asked him how. He said, I have low Indian. He said in his books, between morning and evening, there are certain things in his books which can destroy human beings.
And who was he referring to when he was saying this?
Lankabana be okuma sifa fokan aba fokan jumale.
Aba jumale ma.
Aba jumale ma.
Ni kunun keba ni mali ya ni nkaja. Akawa fo wale fama.
The old man who testified here yesterday, and he was sitting near me that day. He was the man he was referring to, Kamfane.
And he's also referred to as Mustafa Sane, correct? Fane, correct?
Atel tomu Mustafa Faneti.
Mustafa Fane.
Yes, Mustafa Fane.
You told us that it was a phone call. Can you recall who made the call?
Fi hakilo se bula jumale kumandiro ke telefono.
Anim jenni men diamata telefono.
Ako jumale telefono ta ya kumande alaftole lonna.
Walen solo bojante.
That solo bojang.
Walen chibaro diala kaita na kon nata jembeje.
It was him who passed the information to him that we are here, we have arrived, we are there.
And on
that day also when we were leaving, the same solo bojang, very bad man, very bad man.
Telephone number
He wrote his telephone number and gave it to me. Yaya Jame's own sisters, some of whom are married in our village, some of them ran away and went to Casamas. He said, when these people come back, let me call him, he will come with soldiers to go and arrest those ones. I said, yes. When I left the compound, I tore his paper to pieces and dropped it for him there. Because somebody's running stomach will not bruise my ass. Be separated.
That day when you were leaving Kanilai, did they give you anyone to take along since you went to demand for your people?
Yes.
Who did you go with?
When I was going away, myself, Fujanga Diba, Lamin Diba, I went home with these people. Suitering put some people on board the Gelegele. They brought a bus. They said, let people board that bus. All the people boarded that bus. Unless Sansang. I went back after them. I asked them, what about this one? Wouldn't you give him to us? Saul said, no, we daren't allow him to go with you. He told me in English that you are going to be our witness.
sambalan suto sintetin kol kanyin tilbulo.
The condition where this man's condition, we will not allow him to take him to the people of Sintet during daytime.
Albitale sama.
You are going home and tomorrow
Sa sambana.
we will bring him.
Nkodi ko.
I said, is that so? They said yes.
Mutol said.
Then we went home.
In what condition was this person in?
Ako sambe nu makama jumalto.
Sansang kabe yalo nal kalo to sarsang.
Our alkali is called Sarsang.
Wala nam nan dia mo damo to ngal Qur'an wala maja.
Before I started talking, I swore by the Quran.
Sarsang.
Sarsang.
Afan ko nabulo la ta sarsang kanu abe menjela be ojela.
He himself said if he lay hands on Sarsang, he will see something.
Wo sarsang to
That Sarsang,
aninyunu ba ma mento sansang.
plus this people's mother who is called Sansang,
Wala to mixtefe.
I think these two names were mixed with him.
Nyanta sarsang min dile borjiyo men.
The medicine they were supposed to give to Sarsang,
Itata sansang min di wol.
that's the medicine they gave to Sansang.
Sansang biri ya min dia boita dame.
Sansang, since after drinking the medicine where she fell down, Musulem Foke,
Aman dunia ku kalam takote.
Musolombang,
Muso.
yes, after drinking the medicine where she fell down, she didn't regain consciousness at that time.
Man domorke.
She didn't eat.
Aman jimi.
She didn't drink water.
Hani lokmo.
Even for a week.
Amaka fata.
Before 1 week, she died.
Nshado beja.
I have witnesses here.
How do you know this? How do you know that there was a mistaken identity in giving Sansang the wrong medicine to drink?
Ite wolo nyadile ko ngim filole keta jang. Ko itata ye wolo nyadile ko ye filole ke. Fo itata boro ci kakadi sarsang la. Sansang la.
Wo nga wolo nyame momo ma fonye.
How I came to know that nobody told me that.
Bari nga jela fa da birin tumala men na ko nyen ko ni nga tuma mbulo la ta nyinka.
He himself told me personally that if I lay hands on Sarsang,
Abe men jela wonte yin.
what he will see is different from this.
Katunte sola ta men na wolu borta men sola men ni le yawlu mutana.
Because the ones I wanted to catch, they ran away. The ones I didn't need, they decided to catch those ones and bring them for me.
Ida ko nyam ni mbulo la ta yin kambe men kala len na ta je ko sansan to ni sarsang.
When he told me that if I catch Sarsang, what I'm going to do to him will be a different thing. Now, after they captured Sansang, what happened to her? That's why I thought this way. If nobody is familiar to these two names, they might get mixed up.
So it's based on this that you are of the opinion that there was a mistaken identity.
Kamuta ko kola ta wol nyama ite yaje ko filole keta.
It told the filite bulu. Yes.
Where was this statement made?
The
statement that I will deal with Sarsang.
Ay kuma kangol min fa ko nimbulo lata Sarsang la. Kuma kango fota mun tole.
Kanin la yendundi yenyu samba da men fangot. Ye mobile lolo ndin tema. Fojele.
In Kanilai, when we went there, when that mobile was placed in front of us, that's where he said this.
Was Sarsang part of the people that were captured on that day?
Sarsang, fada fanan dabla ta o mol kono minul mutawulum.
He nimbor na mambori na te mantare nyato fana woto atatar la tema woto.
Kona mambori abortele bang fabe o mol kono le belu.
Abortala tata law boro kono la ka fanye na tuma mambori nimbulo la ta kan. Abe menjela be o jelele birin cheta o samo akonye iko tata kanila len ko ha.
Sarsang ran away and left the area. So this is why he told me that if I lay hands on Sarsang, it would be a different story. This is why on the following day, when we came back to the village, when Sarsang himself came, he asked me and I narrated this thing to him.
You've told us about the condition of the people when you saw them in Kanilai.
ya fo janne yo ngi molo bulata minu noma ji kanila yetra be laren kenya minna min kono.
What was the impact of this incident on your people?
Way mune sabu ngi molma ngi kol min ketela mune sabu ma
ay men sabun tama
wo molula ila wo molula ha
he o molu ngay bo mel lata o kam fo man satalla men be londi wala.
Those people, the suffering they encountered, only Allah knows it.
Kati ñina hani ñina sangu fon kabida keta nim bitema.
Because even this year, since this thing happened up to this year,
muso dol ben na sata
there are some women in our village.
Wonna man sama do ko.
They never even cultivated their rice farms.
Hani bibi
up to today.
Wolu dol te sinteti fon to be jaral dulal.
Some of them are not even in the village of Sintet. They have been taken away to try and cure them. But their children and their other people are here who are witnesses to what happened.
You've told us about the death of Sansang. And you attributed her death to the drinking of the medicine. Apart from this particular lady, did anyone else die as a result of drinking this concoction?
Many of them.
Do you know the number of people that have died as a result of drinking this medicine?
Membe fata ko.
All those who died.
Ndabe to fono la katum mantara kabila killing.
I cannot call all their names because we don't live in one clan and the village is a big one.
But hakil tula dolko.
But some people who can remember said, the amount of people who died can go up to 13 people in Sintet. In some compounds, 2 people. Some compounds, 1 person. This is how it went on till all those who went there were rounded up.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. Thank you for answering all of my questions. That will be all from me. Mr. Chairman, the witness is yours now.
Thank you very much, Emma Council, and thank you, Mr. Kamara, for your testimony.
Chairman ko Council Sedo, Mr. Kamara.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, would proceed. Please, Imam Jallo.
Commissioner Imam Jallo, ole nyinin karo soto.
Laji Kamara. Iko yaya ko wo mo ke sabol itole la dingol dumo.
Mr. Kamara, you said that Yaya said that those 3 people ate their own siblings. I want to know whether those 3 people are still alive, or their fathers, or their fathers are alive. Yeah, these people that he said that ate their own siblings.
I meant to tell the
people who were named, their siblings are alive, but they themselves, all of them died. Whether they died of shame or whatever was the reason for their death, but none of them is alive. The people he pointed out and said those who ate their own siblings. Yes.
Thank you very much. Bishop, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman.
Chairman.
Mr. Alaji Masane Kamara.
Mr. Alaji Masane Kamara.
You inform us that the people that came to your home
yen kibar ko ni mol minunata ila suokono.
After they went round, they did not find anything.
Abri murumurunte la korda kuno nata iko manfenje.
When they left,
Kabari tata.
you follow them.
Tifana nata bule noma.
You said they went to Dipakunda.
Ko itata Dipakunda.
Which Dipakunda are you referring to?
Dipakunda Jumalema.
Is my younger brother who was accused of, who they said it was the witches who beat him on his leg. It was that person where he lives. That's where it's called Dibakunda.
Where is this Dipakunda? Because there's a Dipakunda in Serekunda.
Akosa yin Dipakunda be mundole katung Serekunda Dipakunda stojele.
Dibakunda be Serekunda bare sinteti korda be je menu kontong mo Dibakunda ti ngela korda kile ko Dibakunda.
There is a Dipakunda in Serekunda, but there is a compound in Sintet where people with the surname of Diba live. So that's the place we call Dibakunda.
Oh, sorry, it's Dibakunda, not Dipakunda. Thank you.
Yes, it's Dibakunda.
Thank you.
Akoy numbar.
Commissioner Kinte, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kinte kane nyininka.
Assalamu alaikum, Alhaji Masani.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Yenyim fonye ko Sadio Tamba dobeje wole beyango nyin kanate.
You said that there was a man called Sadio Tamba who slaughtered the goat.
Sadio Tamba wo mutantam ko silalati.
Sadio Tamba was a drummer.
Sadio Tamba sinte dingolem bamfo.
Sintet didn't.
No, he's not from Sintet.
Nanyinin kar fula nyango iko kebal meni dingol dong.
My second question is the elders who were accused of eating their own children.
Iko ifango fatale sign.
You said that they are dead now. Yes.
Iko idingol dolu bejele.
Yes, their children are there. Yes.
But ya to me dingol men domo wala beje bamfo dindol lebeje.
Is it that the accusation that the children they ate, are those the ones still there, or they have other children who are alive? He made it very clear, he didn't mix it up. There is a man here, his elder brother. He was a soldier. He was behind Yaya. Every time. That's the man whose father Yaya told. Yaya had a protocol officer called Musa Jamme. He said, I sent Musa to you 3 times, telling you to leave your son. You refused. You yourself ate your own son. Who is that son? I don't want to call the name in the crowd. Muso. The woman he accused that she also ate her own child. The lady also died. Because she accused the lady of eating her own child, and that son died before the lady herself died. But the rest of our neighbors, I cannot call their names because we are all neighbors. Thank you.
Deputy Chair, you have the floor.
Chairman Nolan Kolakane.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you,
Chairman.
The one and only Alhaji Masani Kamara.
Ako kilimba kilingo Alhaji Masani Kamara, abaraka.
You said you were also beaten on one occasion. Can you explain when you were beaten and where?
Iko yete fango lipa nunjele. Fesa ufana sata muli ye lipa muntole and ye lipa munto mafanne. Ibalo.
Kanilla fangoto.
It was in Kanilai itself.
Kanilai found to Birindunta Yunukam.
It was Kanilai when I entered into that house
Purkate Jube.
to go and look at them.
Sojaro in Siso Takiwaltu.
That's where the soldier pushed on me on my chest.
Nkaibem Barmal.
I said to him, you are hurting me.
Akonyin na chebal man la finyi nanga mobula enaja.
He told me my seniors don't like me to allow people to come here.
Mfuntita wale nyama.
I went out.
Data si werenda koto.
I went and sat under the veranda.
Yentaki walut.
Amunta watakiro adantawalla.
Hani bi Nsiso Mukashi no shuto.
Up to now, my chest troubles me. Sometimes I don't sleep at night.
One more question is why did the president call you APRC?
Ako sila ngini kar fulanjango. Muna na president kete komandi APRC.
Niaja kankile APRC.
The reason why he calls me APRC,
Conditional go to fana.
there is a condition there.
Jawara kabira si tambulata normal.
When Jawara took over, I followed him
Fajit.
until the day he was removed.
Birata yaya sit.
When Yaya took over,
Nin subabota.
in the early hours of the morning,
Sintetin kol bejam.
Sintet people are present here.
Nin subabota salit.
In the early hours of the morning, after I have my morning prayers,
Ngata lo Johnson olet.
I will go and stand at the junction
Jamme.
and shout, Jamme,
Jamme.
Jamme.
Dolu ko nyamato le munti.
Some people termed me as a lunatic.
Dolu ko tole wale munti.
Some people took me as a fool.
Ya kumo be foma.
They said all sorts of things about me,
Bar mamba noma.
but I never left his side.
Fonyi la bangola.
Until towards the end,
Ni last election.
the last election,
Wofana.
that also,
Ni aje mbota noma.
the reason for leaving his party,
Mbesiri radio lo kuntu.
I was sitting over a radio.
Ngamo yaya ko mandin kol mukafirol leti.
I heard Yaya say that Mandinkas are all kafirs.
Nyenta tubilale.
We should change our religion, come back to God.
Ngabulo koshi.
I clapped.
Ngamba wali malon tol mandin kol yemune.
I said, I don't know what the Mandinkas have done.
Ako nyene nembe mandin ko fala.
He went on saying that this year I will kill Mandinkas.
Mbe mandin ko fala ko feto.
I will kill Mandinkas like fleas.
Ni aje turo tutaje.
If there is any people remaining as seeds,
Foni men tata mali.
except those who run and go to Mali.
Kabira yo.
When he said these words,
Nko bari biya ju sobot.
I said, hey, today this man is angry.
Nko kato ko nimme ya chele nyanta wala ta fola.
I said, you should talk about people who did
Bari
wrong
man
things,
na kora la la.
but you should not collectively talk about people in such a collective way.
Ala nata ke
Then, by the grace of Allah,
mbe bola kama mudulu moto.
I was leaving the Lumo at Kamamudu.
Awa sefo atondi kansulo Momod Banye.
The councillor Momoduba,
Afandi ngata siri la banta bat.
I found his stepfather sitting at the Bantaba.
Akonyan koto kena banka hende kabana lumot.
He told me, elder brother, come. I said, well, no, me, I am from the Lumo.
Konkolo ben.
I am hungry.
Akonyani kuma
He
janteji.
said, no, it's not a long discussion.
Ntata si.
I went and sat near him.
Akonyato le APRC barma balti.
He told me, you are the strong pillars of APRC.
Kampanyo binasiyolla.
The campaign is coming.
Nasita.
When it's time for the campaign,
Aliyata mbinga bulal noma.
you have to lead and we will follow you.
Nka itere. Ibile kuma bafu.
I said, hey, today you have told me something very big.
Nka bari kumo de tele dabo fola nka entete fola.
He said, but you will talk, but me, I
Nka
will not say
mandinga
anything.
duche baluko.
I told him that the elders in the Mandinka clan said,
Ikabarolo.
you can make a stick stand,
Ye bidiyo lala.
then put something on top of it,
Ye mejenjo la wala.
and put sticks to hold the roof, then you can put something on top of that roof. But as for me, again, in APRC, I am not anything part of them, much more to be a roof, but whatever is going to be said, it will be by you. I told him I have left the APRC completely. He put his hand inside his pocket. He took out his mobile. He made a call. He said, Chief. He told the chief that Alaji Masane is here. He said he has left. I said, please, for the prophet, give me the mobile, let me talk to the chief myself. When he gave me the mobile, I said, Chief, he said yes. I said, Soutering is not lying. I am sitting at their Bantaba. He made me sit down here. He talked to me about the APRC party. I said, I am not part of it. I have left them completely. He said, Yaya did everything for you. He took you to Mecca, Now you want to betray him. I told the chief that he was the first person to stand for us at that gate. This is the reason I am out of him from today. Tomorrow I am not part of him. Even day after tomorrow, I have left him. Any person who likes him, I don't even like you. This is why we separated. Since Baro sat down, we went to extend greetings to Baro. They said we are foreigners. But when this thing reached, the last one I talked over the radio. But I said this time if they want they can show me on TV. What I am going to say, I want the whole Gambia and people in the diaspora to hear it. Wherever I hold, until that place is no more. But I will not leave that place. That's what it is. What salam.
Thank you very much. Imam C, you have the floor.
Imam C, Karola. Ako Alaji Masane, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Ako abe kontonna anin fana be masala ni bata be yemmin be soto ni watol kono be. Nin kabri yela sate bula kata fo kanilla kate la badingol noma.
Dafa am benn laaj bu ma bëgg a laaj.
Ñinin kar le bente bulu de lafte ñinin kala minna.
Nga wax ni yow da nga day am na li nga ay faj.
Yimin fa ko ite ka jaaral mo fi jaararo kele.
Da ngay joxe ay garab yi nit ku ñu.
Ika boro mo fi borol di mollale.
Nit ku ñu lang man bobu la xamul.
Silang mo fi puwe min fote mo fi boro mo le long.
Ni mo fi boro.
Mun kusi faloti.
This local medicine.
Follow ni la dindi ke sumuna la rankan sa boro di la aba min na tilkilin si nya saba asibo sumuna.
Bu njëkk bi mooy première bi mooy comme ça soo amee doom boo xam ne dafa dee 7 silal.
Hani kee ba
su ma la ko joxee su ko naanee ñetti yoon rek dina bàyyi même soo nekkee mag sax.
Bay nga moo doolu jaara.
Parce que dama dee faj yeneen nit ñi.
Man ni kata musul.
ñoo xam ne jigéen lañ sax.
Wallahi.
I swear I didn't ask for it.
Abota famole da ko ake lo ya futu ko da nya fula nayi wala soto ka ke sumuna ka abul.
This woman said she married and got 2 children, but the problem was she used to ease herself in the bed, and this is why the husband decided to leave her.
Another futu me kotek.
The second husband,
I did not know why.
She had 4 children there.
Only more full of more
plus the first 2 children, making 6 children.
Molia Sambulia Sambula Bashira Benjubel.
People bought this medicine from me. She was sitting down looking at me. When I gave her my bag to go away, she said, Pabi, wait for me. She said, sickness is something that you should sell. I said, that's true. She said, my first husband divorced me because I used to urinate in the bed. My second husband, I had 4 children there. The man will need me at night and but every day, if I get up, I will go and wash my things. The man kept it as a secret. You didn't find anything with me. Please borrow me. I told her that where I come from is very far from here. I said I paid about 100 plus for my fare. Now to come back here and to try to regain my debt of 35 people, that's too hard. That's hard for me. The lady said, please help me. I had faith in God and I gave it to her. I explained everything to her. I'm standing near my grave here. Even a butut, I didn't take it from him. Until the end of the dry season, I didn't go there. The rainy season came. Up to the end of the rainy season, I didn't go there. The following dry season, after the Tobaski prayers, I went there. After alighting from the vehicle, when I turned the bend I was going, she was the first person who met with me. She hung on me and hugged me. She was laughing. I asked her, what has happened? She told me, when I saw you, I'm puzzled. I said, what is it about? She said the money I threw away was too much. But nothing healed me or cured me. Just a small bag that you gave me. I said, I didn't cure you. It is Allah who cured you. I also told her you are another person who is honest. Since the day I left here, it was a long time. I never came back here. I came here, you recognized me. You were honest to me. I also told her that I have forgiven you for the debt. Just pray for me. Plus other things. Some of those things are secret. What I cannot do, if you tell me that, I will tell you, no, I cannot do that. What I can do, because it is Allah who does something, I can make it and give it to you. That's how it is. Yes.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Kamara.
Mr. Kamara.
If you have any brief closing remarks to make, please go ahead and do that right away.
Ako sila be damen abantale ye ngul be murundi telekan nin kuma le bele be min sola jama mol ma isidiya mu mol be la moy kanne
yo alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Thanks to Allah.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Thanks to Allah again.
Nshime ya marodino.
The advice I can give here
from
the village I was born in to the whole length and breadth of the Gambia, to other Islamic countries. Let's bear for one another. Let's forgive one another. These days and the days yesterday, even when we were young men or children, up to this day today, it can be 2 days. In our village, in those days, from the Jola, Mandinkas, Fulas, Bainunkas, Manjagos. All these 5 tribes were resident there. But if you go into Sintet, if you talk Jola, if you touch a Jola, you have touched all of them. If you touch a Fula, you've touched all of them. But from the day that these English scholars brought politics into this country, well, some people benefited from it, but it was destruction for some others. Because when we were young men, in a compound, whoever you address and tell him to shut up, he or she will not have the diary mind to defy you. But today, you can catch somebody and decapitate him, but the advice you give to them, they will not heed you. So we should respect and have mercy for each other. Let's pray for one another for long life and good health. What happened in this country from one end to the other, may Allah prevent us about its occurrence, even in other countries. Let's have mercy for each other. Let's pray for one another. One stick. If you catch it and break it, breaking it will be easy. But 3 to 4 to 100 sticks, however easy it may be, to break them together will be very difficult. So Gambian people, let's allow each other and have a beer for each other. Our country is small, but there are certain countries that even if they are divided into 4 parts, even one of those 4 parts is bigger than the Gambia. If something is like that, let's hold it together for each other. However small the Gambia is, tribes and tribes and tribes, we are more than each other in this country. But even the smallest tribe in the country, if Allah puts him ahead of us, let's all be one mind and follow him or her. Let's pray for the country so that we will have progress in the country. But if we want to bring tribalism into affairs, that will be a big destruction. Our president who left here, what he sowed in this country, let's try and dig it and even dig out the roots. Let's dig it out and dig out the roots. I swear what I'm saying, Gambia in the Gambia here, formally, if you meet with somebody, even if you are not from the same district with that person, you have to like each other. Me, my wife, since Yaya sat down, she was part of the UDP, Lawyer Dabo's party. I was part of Yaya Jammeh's party, APRC. If I went to Yaya Jammeh, whatever he gives me, I will give her the money and tell her, go and buy bonga fish so that we can eat it. Later on, I'll tell her, go to lawyer so that he will give you something. The white man who brought it here, They made it banter, just like to banter each other, and looking for a place where to eat something. But the person whom you are from the same mother and father, if you are not from the same party, you look at each other. You look at each other as enemies. May Allah, that doesn't bring progress into the country. This is the advice I want to give the whole Gambia. Let's bear for each other. Whoever leads the country, let's all follow him. Many people took leadership in this country. We saw this country during the time of Mountbatten, colonial days. You will see very few black people at State House. Up in the up villages, people who go to school were very few. If you hear 1919, that ends in Serekunda and around Banjul. When Mountbatten left, his son, his daughter, Queen Elizabeth, took over. Jawara decided to take the country from them. But in Jawara's ruling, we had peace. The reason why if you see Gambian people become foolish, we refuse to walk. We refuse to walk. It was because of Jawara. Because he was a kind-hearted person. He will go and look for a lot of food and bring it and give it to us. Our wives will cook it and give it to us. We eat and do nothing. That's what we were used to. He left. Jammeh came. He said, let us go to the farm. Some went under the bed. How can we do that? How can that happen? I'm still appealing. Apart from that appeal, let's pray for the government. Let it be steady and have progress so that it will be full with peace and progress. Those who are holding positions there, may Allah add their positions and go forward. We, the followers, may Allah help us to accept each other. This is the advice I have. In the name of God, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Masane Kamara.
Chairman Koilumbara Bake Alhaji Masane Kamara.
Ila mo fimboro de mo manyene la lola.
Your local treatment herbs, nobody should believe in them.
Kamara Kunda Moro.
Somebody from Kamarakunda. Those people are voodoo. They believe in voodoo. Tisekunda people will not come and look for medicine from you. But thank you very much. Those people are our slaves.
No, please don't translate that. Interpret that.
Okay, I keep quiet.
Thank you very much indeed. We will take a 1 hour break and then come back at maybe 3:15 actually.
The
meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.